Okay, hey now, everybody. Hey now. And welcome to B.O.S. Reacts first live stream ever. And boy, I've got a good one for you tonight. This is the one where Stuttering John tries to say that he has the ability to play professional football. At least he thinks he can play in the Arena League, which is professional football. I mean, those guys are just as tough as the NFL. Just different league and stuff. But I'm looking over here and I only have I don't have any viewers yet. But anyways, we're gonna start this video and once again it's Mark Battaglia, who plays for, I remember him playing for Cincinnati, I think, but he's currently playing for, when this video was taped, he's currently playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he is real good friends with Howard Stern. Um, Let me see here. I want to come over here and open up the chat. If everybody will give me 1 second so I can see the chat. Yeah, I've got one viewer here. It's E-Money. What's up, E-Money? How you doing? Let me see. How do I open up this, open up the chat a little better so I can see it? I'm going to have to increase the volume. The brightness, I mean. Let me just turn this so I can see it a little better and read your comments. I always like to... Happy New Year, E-Money. So, yeah, like I said, Mark Battaglia is real good friends with Howard Stern. It's almost like his workout buddy. And Stuttering John, says to Howard, I think I want to try out for the Arena League. It's the team in New Jersey, the Dragons, I think. I'm not real familiar with the Arena Football League teams, but I know the NFL. So Howard's like, no way. There is absolutely no way you could make the team. And so then Stuttering John decides to challenge Mark Battaglia to a race to prove that he has the ability and the physical ability at his age and his size to make the Arena football team in New Jersey. And they get Mark Battaglia on the phone, and Mark just starts cracking up laughing. He says, "Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way." What John says is he says he can make the first cut. I love Mark's reaction is, "No, you'll be the first to be cut." So I don't want to give away too much of the video. I'm reading over here, making sure everything looks good. Let me double check. I want to make sure I've got the stream going good and everything. Yeah, everything looks okay, it says. How's the sound, everybody? Had 3 viewers. All right, so I was going to wait till a few people jumped on here, but we've got well, we had 3 viewers. Now we've got 2 viewers, which, you know what, that's enough. E-Money's on, and I recognize him. How you doing, E-Money? And usually it tells me lower than recommended, the stream. How's the stream look, everybody? Oh, it says it's good. Okay, so let me go back to that. I'm sorry, I need to double check that. This is, like I said, the first live stream I've done on this channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff on this channel and doing live streams here. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this video. Okay, everybody? All right, so here it is. Stuttering John races Mark Battaglia, who is a current NFL player. Hold on, where's the sound? Oh shit, everybody. I don't know what happened here. Give me 1 second to fix this. Okay, video capture. I had this all set up and it went blank on me for a minute. And then when I restarted it, I guess I needed to reset everything. I am so sorry. Give me 1 second. I can get it all going again. Wow. Man, I had everything set up. There's the problem. Hey now. Okay, let me see if that fixed my problem. No. Holy shit. God. Okay, everybody, give me 1 second to fix this. Sorry about this, everybody. Okay. There it is. I am so sorry, everybody. Okay. I had all this set up ready to go. And my computer shut down while I was having a sandwich real quick. And I didn't double check it before I went live. And of course it fucking screws up on me. Now you get a little bit behind the scenes of how I set everything up. This is embarrassing. I can't see the cursor. There we go. All right, everybody. I am so sorry about that stupidity.
Hello.
You got to.
Why isn't it coming through my headphones?
Hey, Marco.
Oh, my God. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God.
Hello.
You got to hear this.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, we got a good one for you.
What's going on?
Stuttering John made the claim that he could be a football player.
Say this.
So wait. Listen to this.
I'm almost thinking about
So,
stopping this stream and starting it
He
again.
said he could probably,
Is that okay, everybody? if I just stop
make
this and get
indoor
this all
arena
set up?
football.
Okay.
I'll start right
So
back
the guy
again.
from the New York Dragons called us up, which is indoor arena football,
Just give me 1
Yep.
second. I'll
and he
figure this
said,
out.
"All right, I'll give John a tryout." And John thinks he's going to make first cut, and those guys are going to kill him.
No, he's going to be cut first.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
everyone's telling me not to let you
Here's
do
my
it because you're going to get hurt, and you're not smart enough to even know. You're like Beetlejuice. You think you weigh 500 pounds, and you don't.
You got to give him credit, though. I mean, I guess he has.
He has balls.
Yeah,
Or
he does
he's
have
really
balls.
I know what the
stupid.
problem might be.
So listen to this. I said,
I think you're right about both. I got balls and I'm stupid.
So I said to him, I said, I work out with Marco. I see him run. I said, the guy weighs 250,
Oh, my God.
and the guy runs like Grease
I know what
Lightning.
happened.
Hey,
My computer
hey, Marco,
shut down.
what do you do the
I didn't
100-yard
check
dash?
everything.
100-yard dash.
Double
We
check,
run 40 yards.
All right, but did you ever do the 100?
There
Because
we
I'm
go.
saying the
Probably
40.
do like 11.
yeah, see, that's what I was doing in track.
What do you do in the
When?
40? When you were
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody.
This is
you
when I
might
had
not been
short
able to
legs.
hear me.
You're talking over Marco.
Sorry.
What do you do the 40 in?
430.
All right. All right, let's start this over again. Everybody, anybody who's on here, I think I have 3 current viewers. Man, I am sorry. What happened was I had everything set up. I went to have a sandwich real quick. When I came back, my computer had just went blank, and I thought, oh, I just restarted again. But I didn't double check that everything was reset back up. But obviously, I needed to reset everything. But I've got it now. Okay, hold on. You might not have been able to hear me when I first started. It says I have 3 current viewers, so thank you for hanging in there with me, everybody. So let me go over here and capture. Okay, let me go back to this. Hey now, I'm just gonna start over again. How embarrassing was that, man? I don't know how long that went for. 13 minutes of nothing, me trying to figure it out. I am very sorry, everybody, that happened. Let me see what it says over here. Open the studio. What happened is I'm working on 2 different screens too. And why does it say open widget? All right, it says it's good. Okay. 16 minutes of or 11 minutes of trying to figure that out. I don't know what happened there, everybody. So, that's embarrassing. But anyways, let me get the video back over here again. Okay, now I've got it working. Okay. If anybody tried to watch my live stream last night on my main channel, I've been trying to figure out how to live stream with a guest, that's going to be on the screen with me, and I'll outright tell you I've gotten in touch with Lori, the future car model, and she was going to come on screen with me, and we were going to view her video, but for whatever reason, she couldn't do it last night after I had set everything up for about 2 hours, and I just wanted to check that screen. And so then I jumped back over and just decided to do this video tonight. And I know I've got 3 current viewers. Everybody, again, I am sorry about that. I'm not going to edit this out because then you won't be able to see any of the chat log. And looks like Manny's saying Happy New Year to me, and E-Money. Everybody, can somebody chat and tell me if you can hear me? That was embarrassing. I should have never went and had a sandwich. I'm a fat boy, so I needed something to eat beforehand. All good. Thank you, Manny. All right. Let me just start over again from where I was going to be. The beginning. First of all, Happy New Year, everybody. And welcome to B.O.S. Reacts. This is my first live stream on this channel. I thought I had this live streaming shit down, but it's... it's a little more complicated than, it's not beyond my skill level, but again, I started to keep repeating myself. A mistake I made, I had everything set up. It's 20 minutes before showtime. I said, oh, let me go grab a sandwich real quick. And when I went and grabbed a sandwich, I came back and everything was blank. And so I just pushed my computer on and it turned on, everything started, but I needed to reset everything because I guess it didn't allow the speaker to work and then the video to be ready to go. But anyways, we are ready to go. And I'm going to repeat myself. I want to get over to this screen where I can read the live chats. E-Money saying it's all good and Manny saying it's all good. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so this video, sorry to repeat this, is Stuttering John thinks he can play professional arena football and challenges Mark Battaglia to a race. And Mark Battaglia is a professional football player. He's currently with the Pittsburgh Steelers when this video airs, and is Howard Stern's workout buddy. And so they get Mark Battaglia on the phone and say, John, Mark, we've got a good one for you. John thinks he can play, professional arena football. And Mark Battaglia just starts cracking up laughing. He's like, there's no way. So, John, being Stuttering John the way he is, he gets insulted and immediately challenges Mark Battaglia to I think a 40-yard dash at first, but it ends up being a 100-yard dash, and they start betting on it and everything, and they set the race up. So let's check out the video, everybody. All right, here it goes. We should be ready to go now. Gonna wait for that little part to go away. There it is, and here we go.
Hey, Marco.
There we go.
Hello.
You got to hear this.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, we got a good one for you.
What's going on?
Stuttering John made the claim that he could be a football player. So wait.
Okay, how's that, everybody?
Listen to this.
Can
So
you hear the video? Okay.
he said he could probably, make indoor arena football.
Okay.
So the guy from the New York Dragons called us up, which is indoor arena football.
Yep.
And he said, all right, I'll give John a tryout. And John thinks he's going to make first cut. And those guys are going to kill him.
No, he's going to be cut first.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's telling me not to let you do it because you're going to get hurt, and you're not smart enough to even know. You're like Beetlejuice. You think you weigh 500 pounds, and you don't.
You got to give him credit, though. I mean, I guess he has.
He has balls.
Yeah,
Or
he does
he's
have
really
balls.
stupid.
So listen to this. I said,
I think you're right about both. I got balls and I'm stupid.
Thank you, Manny.
So I said to him, I said, I work out with Marco. I see him run. I said, the guy weighs 250, and the guy runs like grease lightning.
Hey, Marco, what do you do the 100-yard dash?
100-yard dash. We run 40 yards.
All right, but did you ever do the 100? Because
I'm saying the
Probably
40.
do like 11.
Yeah, see, that's what I was doing in track.
What do you do in the
When?
40? When you were...
4.6.
This is when I had shorter
Whoa,
legs.
whoa. You're talking over Marco.
Sorry.
What do you do the 40 in?
4.6.
See, I never did the 40. I did the 60 and
He
the
weighs
100.
250. He's about 6'3".
All right, I'd love to take him on. Hey, are you free today, Marco?
I am free.
All right, so then me and you in Central Park today, and just
Central Park.
and silence all this
freezing
delusion
out.
of mine. What?
It's freezing out.
All right, how about we do this first? I throw you 10 balls. You catch 8. I'll race you.
That's a good one.
Marco, no offense, you're a tight end. How I know you can throw the ball?
Oh, I can throw the ball.
Oh, he throws the ball.
When you're a professional athlete, you can do a multitude of things. I think you're getting a little too confident after boxing.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
That's exactly it.
Stuttering John is delusional, man. He's trying to compare himself or his sports ability to a professional athlete. Stuttering John is just, like I said, he's just delusional.
What, you
Howard,
have to give
I've
him
had this
credit, though.
fantasy way before boxing.
A fantasy.
No, I give you credit, John. I loved you when you fought Cabby. I was so proud of you. But this is,
How about we just have a race, you and I, and then you put me to, and then.
Do you think you can run the 40 in 4.6?
I think
how about this?
I think it's not going to be as
John.
one sided as you think. That's all I'm saying.
John, how about we do this? Come to the gym with Howard today. I'll put you through my running workout. You see if you can hang,
Yeah.
you race.
All right.
Yeah, by the
there
way,
you
I've
go.
seen Marco just on a treadmill. Tell him what you do on the treadmill.
It's a little, Howard knows the circuit. It's
Yeah.
a little circuit we do. Pat puts together.
Right.
We'll go 8 miles an hour. We'll start off at 8 miles an hour. We'll go 40 seconds on, jump off a minute, go to 9. We'll work our way all the way up to 12. So it's about 10 reps of 40 seconds, and we finish about 12 miles an hour.
Yeah,
So-
okay. I mean, that's not a race.
No, I know, but just see if you can keep up. I could just tell him the first.
Hold on. Just let me say, for the fight, Robin, I did 9.5 for 2 minutes straight
Why don't
on the
you
treadmill.
go
So I'm not
and
really
do
that.
this
I'm
workout
not that
with
afraid
him?
of doing
John.
40
It's not
seconds.
My point is, you can't even work out with him.
John, you get out of breath watching a football game.
He's a tight end. Of course, he's going to be stronger than me.
But you're gonna go try out the New York
I want to
Dragons?
race, Marco. Can we just have it?
Get out of here.
Howard, I just want to show you. I got the roster for the New York Dragons, right? The wide receivers, all of them, the shortest guy is 6 foot tall, except there is one guy who's 5'6", 170.
There you go.
He played at Purdue University.
5'6",
Purdue.
170, 5'6". I'm taller than
Right, which means he's probably one of those amazing athletes. Every other guy, 6 foot 190, 6'3", 215, 6'5", 210, 6'3", 200. Those are all your wide receivers.
Well, you did say a guy was 5'6".
One guy.
And Howard,
he played at Purdue.
Why can't I
Purdue's
have a race with Marco? I
You
don't
can, but
understand.
I don't think you're gonna race him in Central Park today in sub-zero temperatures.
But you know what's funny? John is not even listening. This is what Marco does to prepare to be able to do this every time he goes out. You might be able to do it once with no opposition.
I don't think he
And
could.
he can't even do that.
Do you want to
You know
bet?
what? Why don't we, Howard, why don't we train him?
You
Why
want
don't
to
we
bet
get
who
him
wins
ready
or
for
what?
this?
100-yard dash, me against,
Marco?
yeah.
You against Marco in a 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
You're going to think you're going to beat Marco.
I'll bet you $500.
Okay.
500?
Whoa.
You're on.
Okay.
Howard, I think you'll win that bet. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
All right. So you're going to go to
And you're going to
me
pay
and him
him.
today?
Are we doing it today?
Yeah, it's got to be today.
It's got to be today.
Find an indoor track. Nobody wants to run
Yeah,
in
let's find an
sub-zero
indoor
temperature.
track.
No, why don't we do it next? Well,
Is there an indoor track somewhere there? There's got to be.
Sure.
I don't know. Where's there an indoor track, Marco?
This is early when Artie had. Sorry there. This is early when Artie had joined the show. See how good he looks? He looks fresh.
Let me think. Good question. Is there one up in? I think there's an indoor track up like 125th in Harlem.
Yeah, there is.
What is that called?
There's somebody we know trains there. I thought you trained there.
I did, but I can't remember the street, and I don't know if we could get in there. Why don't we do it for next week? Come on, let's make this if John's really up for it. Now, what is this? Does John want to race me, or does he want to be a football player?
I want to race you
what's
first,
more
just to
important
even
him?
see if I can compete with any. If I can't beat you in a race, then you're a tight end.
Oh, my goodness. Look at how much bread.
Why does Stuttering John keep saying that? Oh, you're just a tight end. Let me tell you something. Even the kickers in the NFL are in perfect condition. Punters, remember back in the NFL, there used to be some punters that you'd see them smoking a cigarette on the sideline. They had a little bit of a gut, but nowadays, to make it to the NFL, man, you are a professional athlete. In Stuttering John, you're nowhere near the level of a professional athlete in any time in your life.
He has.
see, but the point is, John, if you can do the 100-yard dash
And beat
in
Marco.
11, you better be 256.3. I mean, if you're your size, or
Artie, if I beat Marco, you're not going to be a little like.
He's not going to
You're not going to beat Marco. I've seen Marco
John-
train.
John, there's no way that you'll beat Marco. He'll beat you by
Marco's fast.
He'll be standing there waiting
by 10
for
yards,
you.
10 or 20 yards.
He'll be
so then
looking
why
at
don't we
you.
so why don't we do this?
You have no idea what this guy can do.
So
I've seen him.
All right.
Can I put money
Howard,
on Marco?
if you could get us in an indoor track, I'll do it.
All right, let me
I really don't
work
wanna
on
run
it.
outside.
I don't see. He's so tough he can't run outside for like.
He cares about his body.
Marco, you play football in Pittsburgh. I mean,
I know I do.
So you're going to be afraid to go to Central Park when it's cold? I don't understand.
Marco, kick his ass out.
Doesn't make any sense to
Look,
me.
this is a man who makes his living at it. He's not going to injure himself fooling around with you.
Thank you, Robin.
yeah, it's about
well,
it getting
He
injured
has
here.
respect for his body and what it can do.
Whatever.
Oh, Marco,
you
kick his
drinks
ass.
with-
Whatever. You can't,
Take him out in Central Park and just
you
kick
can't
his
go
ass.
outside.
Howard, bring him over by the gym. Bring
All
him
right.
by today.
Okay.
All right?
Bye, Marco.
You're going down, Marco.
All right.
You're so pompous.
If I beat him, Howard, if I beat him,
You're not beating him.
If I beat him, you got to
I
come on the
said
air and say
$500.
Oh,
I said if
$500.
And I said if you get past first round with the New York Dragons, I'll give you 8 good plugs during the week.
10.
10.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
John, this will not even be a race. I'm telling you, man.
All right, Casey. Hey, listen. Fine. Let's see what happens.
Could you beat
can I
Casey
bet-
in a
can I-
race?
can
You
I bet
can't
on
even do
Marco?
that.
Casey does the 40 and what? 4-3 case.
No. I was in the 4.5s.
Just like
You couldn't do that now, could you?
Probably 4.6. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
doesn't drop off.
When Stuttering John was replying back to KC there, you heard his voice go up real high because he was starting to reality was starting to hit him that he might have made a mistake by thinking he could keep up with Mark Battaglia in a race or any workout or any remote thing that has to do with sports.
That much.
All right, we'll see.
Case, how many seconds would you say he'd beat him by?
John, if John beats a 5 flat, I'll be astonished. I think he'd probably run like maybe 4.2, 4.3, 5.2, 5.3. I mean, what like a high school lineman would run.
But in 100
You're
yards.
out of your mind.
Get a guy on the phone right now.
Who?
His name is Andy. They're putting him up. Andy's an agent. He represents around 60 arena football players. He's going to tell John exactly what John would need to do in the first round
All
of a
right,
tryout.
not to be
All right, go ahead, Andy. What's first round?
there is no first round. Basically, what I was talking to Gary about, is he going for a workout or is he going for a tryout?
A tryout.
Tryout.
Basically, he's going to be doing, they'll get him there, there is no 100-yard dash because the field's only 50.
Yeah, I know. It's only 50 yards. I know.
Basically, you're going to do a 40-yard, they'll time you in the 40 first off.
All right, so what do you got to do to
And
even be...
basically, you weigh what, about 175, 180?
Yeah, about 175.
You know, someone of your weight is probably going to have to run, you know, in the high 4.4s to real low 4.5s.
To even pass the first tryout.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what happens.
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm not going to say not to pass it. I mean, if you run a high 4.5, you know, 4.6, it doesn't mean they're going to cut you. I mean, the thing is, these guys are professionals. It's not like you can walk out there. It's the Arena Football League. There's NFL players in that league. It's
All right, then what do you got to do after you? Let's say you can do that.
Basically, what you're going to do, you're going to do your 40s. Then they're going to test you in what they call an L drill. They might do a vertical with you. The most important thing, though, you're going to be doing is routes. If you can't get by a defender who's going to try to keep you on that line, it's not as easy as what you think it is.
That's another thing. I love it when people, you know, when an NFL player makes a mistake, you don't realize that he's going up against another man who's trying to earn a living in the NFL, a defensive player, and you know, it's not as easy as it looks. I love when people are so delusional and think, you know, oh, those guys aren't that great, and I guarantee I could do it. There's no way. These guys have went from, you know, Optimist or Pop Warner League to JV football to college, and then a lot of times, you know, they don't go straight from college to the NFL. They go into practice. Stuttering John couldn't even be on a practice squad on an NFL team. Are you kidding me?
Watching these NFL guys, CFL guys, arena guys, you got to realize it's a lot of work just to get off the line. They're going to keep you there.
Hey, you know, no disrespect to arena football, but I mean,
Here he goes.
Is it? I mean, how close to the pros is it?
It's as close as you're going to get to the NFL. You got to realize it's not. Arena football is not the league it was 15, 16 years ago, where.
Yeah, because it used to be.
Yeah, I'll explain this to you. In arena football, you have 16, 17 teams this year, okay? You only have 24 spots on a team. Okay, the NFL, you have 31 teams where you have 53 spots on a team. So guys who get cut from the NFL, who didn't cut it this year, but you know you don't want to stay out of football the whole season,
right,
and not play. So some of these guys, you know, they suck up and they go to the Arena Football League, and they find out just how tough that league is. The league is not a league where you and I can walk off the street and go get a workout. It's not as easy as that anymore.
I can't wait for him to try it out.
I want to see this.
No, we're going to videotape it.
You're going to get guys out there who are not going to let you show them up.
Yeah, hey, Andy, I get it. Thank you. Thanks, Andy.
So how does this mean? I mean, can we still have this race with me, Marco, today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have. Hey, Andy, thanks. I didn't mean to hang up real quick, but Lou, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Howard. How you doing?
Hey.
Chelsea Piers has one of the best indoor tracks.
All right, there you go.
Great.
All right,
and
great.
you guys can go down there and
Go with Marco.
I'll even put $500 up against John because there's no way John's going to win.
Yeah, I'll take 250.
I got
I'll
500.
take.
Let's get in
Wait.
this.
I'm betting something with somebody. Right?
Me, 500.
$500.
Take it with me, too.
There's no way. I run every day,
Everybody's trying to get in on that bet because they know that's easy money.
and I wouldn't even take on.
Please, this is so stupid. All right, I'm done with this. I'm going to win Fred's money.
I'm going to be shocked that Marco's as fast as you say.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are. You're going to
my
be shocked.
He's a
John,
professional
you're clueless.
football player in the NFL. What are you, crazy?
Nuts. He's nuts.
He's a tight end, Robin.
Oh my
Doesn't
God! You make it
matter.
sound like he's a girl.
I'm sure he was hard to block.
I want to say one other thing too. It's Stuttering John has admitted this before. You see how Stuttering John is sitting, where like he's got his legs crossed and he's got his one leg over the other. Stuttering John has said it before that he has hemorrhoids, and every time I notice he's sitting on the couch, he's sitting like, you know, not flat like everybody else would sit. Hemorrhoids aren't fun. I've never had them, but I guess, you know, they hurt bad. And so what you want to do is you're elevating your one butt cheek so that you're not in pain. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's not
Chase
funny.
the guy with the ball.
He was a wide
No, he doesn't.
receiver.
He's an offensive.
Wait,
If
hold on,
he's
hold on.
blocking,
He was a
Wait,
wide
you got-
receiver at Rutgers.
Hold on,
Jason,
John.
he got the
Even if
well,
he's
you're
hired,
running with the guy with the ball.
even if he's hired to block, at some point he has to have the capability to catch a ball.
Yeah,
they
well-
don't just and he has to be able to run those times, be that fast, be that strong.
All right, so let's see what happens today.
I know what's going to happen.
All
I
right,
don't need to
let's
show
see.
up.
You're going to have a heart attack, is what's going to
I'm
happen.
not going to have no heart attack.
I bet you he beat you by a half a second, 3/4 of a second.
A half
which is
second.
a lot of time in the
In a 100's not a lot.
In a 40.
No, 100 we're going to do.
Howard.
That's what you're doing the 40.
Well, we said I'll do whichever one, but initially
Well,
we
you
said
got,
100.
all right, who cares?
All you need is a 40 for football, so run the 40.
Run the 40.
I'll give you half a second.
Even Howard's getting a little aggravated with
All right,
this.
let's
Just
see
go
what
out and
happens
prove it.
today.
All right, get out of here.
I'll bring the cash.
All right.
And so will you.
Earlier in the show, Stuttering John.
You could see that right at the end there. Howard was getting a little aggravated with this whole delusional thought that Stuttering John thinks that he could play any professional sports.
John made the ridiculous claim that he's going to try out for the New York Dragons, the football team. He thinks he's going to make first cut. And then he challenged Mark Battaglia, a friend of mine who is on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He challenged him to do the 40-yard dash, and he says he's going to beat him. My friend Pat Menachie, who's considered the top personal trainer in the country right now, according to a recent survey, yeah.
Mark Battaglia is not in the NFL anymore, but he was a great player, man. When he was in the NFL, I mean, I don't think he's going to the Hall of Fame or anything, but he definitely was, a great blocker and a team player. He would do what the team, especially in blocking and sacrificing his body for the team.
Considered the number one guy is on the phone. Yes, Pat.
Major announcement.
Pat,
Yep.
what is your major announcement?
Not letting Marco run, bro.
Why is that?
Well, for a couple of reasons. One, because he's not under a contract now.
Who cares if he's under a contract?
Well, all he needs to do is go out there and step in a crack racing, John.
No, indoors.
And lose his grip. Indoors, outdoors, doesn't make any difference.
That's the other thing I wanted to say. Mark Battaglia, and this is his trainer, doesn't want Mark Battaglia to race side by side against somebody because all it takes is a person to get out of their lane and trip Mark Battaglia, and there goes his whole career. I mean, I'm agreeing with this trainer that it's stupid, but
For the next 3 weeks, he can't do anything
Mark Battaglia ain't having it.
but lift.
You got to be kidding me.
Absolutely not.
He runs anyway. I see him running.
Nothing to win doing this. Why would he do that?
Pat said it's okay for him to run a 40, just not in a race against John.
So let him run the 40 and then let John run the 40.
And we'll time him.
And we'll time him.
I have no problem with that.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, wait, he's saying that he didn't want to run?
No, he's going to run. He's
No,
going to
I'm
do
not going to let him race you, John. Are you crazy? You out of your mind?
Why?
Why? What's in it for him? Why would he do that?
Well, Pat, hold on a second. First of all, I don't know why you're making fun of my stutter,
I wasn't making fun of you stuttering, John.
But Pat, why wouldn't he just be able to have a race? I mean, if he's running 12 on the treadmill, he can't just race me?
No.
Why?
Well, because first of all, it's not part of his training. Second of all, if you're going to take him out of his environment, you want to run it on a treadmill? Fine, I don't care.
No, wait. Pat,
I don't
what
want him
sense?
doing anything that it's going to risk.
But wait a second. Doesn't he have to run 40s anyway?
No, he's not running 40s now.
Yeah, but for the Steelers, he doesn't have to?
No. He's not doing. He's not testing.
Yeah, but why doesn't he do 40? He runs the 40s all the time.
Well, they don't do that until like May.
So why can't he run one? He doesn't have to race him. He could just do it for time.
This guy Pat, who's Mark Battaglia's trainer, has Mark's best interest in mind. He could care less about Stuttering John's delusional thoughts of playing the NFL.
He could probably do something for time, but I don't want him to do that in the next 3 weeks.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous, Howard.
Well, this is a pro, and, they have their training
I don't know.
schedule.
I don't know if I'm buying Pat's explanation.
First of all,
here's the deal. He is a free agent until March 1st, right? Until he signs a contract, you can't let him do anything that's out of the ordinary.
If he loses to me, he's not signing any contract.
Yeah.
But we just
like I
saw.
said, there's no upside to him racing you, dude.
Oh, come on. So this is a forfeit, Howard. You guys got to pay up then.
No, hey, if he doesn't want to race you, it's not my fault.
Race him in April.
April. Come on, let's do this. This is ridiculous,
We
Howard.
just solved it. He runs
Are you
the
getting him
40.
out of it because he's pussying out?
No, I don't think so.
Marco pussied out?
I don't think so.
Right, there's Marco.
He sent you to call in?
No.
What happened here? What happened?
Fortunately for him, one of my friends was listening to this on the radio, and he called me and said, "So I heard Marco's racing John." I'm like, what are you, out of your mind?
Howard, how could this
So I
hurt?
called him up. I said, "What did you do this morning? Did you eat too much chocolate or something? What?"
I don't know. What Marco beat his ass in 2 seconds.
I really
he can't beat.
You know what? You want to do a time thing? Time him.
All right, time him. That's fine. You don't care about that, John,
No,
do you?
I don't care about that.
I'll do whatever, but I mean, I think he's a for not racing.
Crazy man.
Oh.
No, I don't mean in the sense, just in the word.
That's
Like
just a silly thing to say.
That sounds very. You say.
Right?
No.
How could you get?
I don't bash you. I mean, I think he's like a wuss.
Right?
No, I don't mean it that way. I mean, he's
like a pussy.
yeah.
You say Marco's a pussy?
I think Marco's a pussy. If Marco's not going to race me,
Wow.
come on, Howard. This is a pro football player.
Sorry, everybody. YouTube doesn't allow those words I had to block out there. I'm sure you could figure out what what Stuttering John was calling Marco.
You got to be kidding me.
How about, seriously, what's in it for him?
That's a good point.
What's in it for him? You know, he's got to run anyway. What's not in it for
No,
him?
John,
Apparently
there's
he's
nothing in
not
it
Gotta
for him.
run anyway. That's good.
There's nothing in it for him, John.
Now I know why he warms the bench.
Pow! Stuttering
Well,
John.
look, I mean, he's afraid to race me.
You know what? You should
Pat,
go.
are you going to let Marco be subjected to this?
Are you gonna let a guy call him a?
Trying to save the boy.
Hey, you know what, Pat? I hope Marco's
You know what?
allowed to kick John's ass because I think he's
You
going
know what?
to.
Why don't
You
you
can't
do
do
that?
that
You know
till
what? I'll
March.
let you box him.
Marco gets the Golden Tweezer Award to pull out the splinters from his ass.
Ooh, that's terrible to say.
That's a good
Stuttering
job.
John.
Pat, come on, a pro football player.
About your stellar athletic career.
I'll tell you what. I'm up in the ante, Howard. Another 500.
What are you saying?
Whoa.
Then I'm going to beat him in the sprint.
You say another 500?
Yeah.
You son of a
sudden.
bitch! I'm putting another $500. I'll take $1,000 with you. You can't
Exactly,
beat Marco.
$1,000
The
bucks.
action I wanted before.
Time him.
Because
Wait a second, wait a second.
now it seems like he's afraid
Marco.
to lose.
Marco, you there?
I am here. John, you're crazy. Pat, I have to race him.
I can't let you
But
do it,
here's the kicker. No. Here's the
He's
kicker.
doing it.
If I win, when I win, John becomes my personal water boy.
Yeah.
For the whole year. No, now seriously, when I call him,
You mean to take over your job with the Steelers?
wherever I'm at, and I call him up, and I need the Caesar salad from Waldorf, I have to get it delivered, hand mail, Pony Express by John.
Hey, Marco, just show me how to do it since you're used to doing it for the Steelers.
Really?
That's terrible. I
Look
resent
at
that. This is a friend of mine.
embarrassing.
I love Marco.
John, I might have to. I might have to run
You
backwards,
can't do it. I'm not letting you do it.
dude. I
how
have
could he-
to do
Not
it.
letting you do it. Not letting you do it.
If Marco loses,
What is
Do it
this?
in April. You know what?
We'll do
it
it.
in April. Do it after you sign a contract. That's all.
Howard, can I say something?
John, what's your
He
hurry?
could beat John today. 2 seconds.
Howard, read
flat.
between the lines.
Hey, John, what's your hurry?
If I win, who's going to sign Marco?
John, what's your hurry?
If I could beat this
Marco will be signed.
Oh,
But I think that's Pat's
Bro,
concern, though.
John, what's your hurry?
Is that Pat's concern?
John, what's your
I
hurry?
don't know what Pat's concern
he's
is.
afraid he's going to get hurt.
I just
No,
don't like
he's
you
not.
calling. I don't like you calling Marco.
No. Third is that he's on a program now where he's developing his strength, not his speed. Okay?
Don't worry
He hasn't been
about my
doing any
speed.
running.
Pat thinks he's going to lose.
You,
Pat thinks he's going to lose.
What do you think he's running against? It's John.
John could probably beat you backwards.
How much you want to
okay,
bet?
In a 100-yard dash.
Pat, how much you want to bet?
John, how much are you willing to put on the line, money-wise?
I already got. I have like.
Wait.
No, I can't bet. I don't bet. It's a policy for the NFL. I cannot,
do the other NFL player gamble.
and I won't. But how much are you willing to bet with everyone else?
I already have 1,200 on this.
I tell you what, I got 1,000 with him.
And I got 200. Artie's got 200.
I'll give you my damn 1,000 I get from him.
John, do we have 200?
That way you're not betting.
I don't know.
After March 1st.
You want it?
Oh, Pat!
After March 1st.
Are you crazy? Marco's manhood. This is it. Talking about his manhood.
What's the hurry?
We got the solution. One runs to 40, the other one runs to 40, whichever's faster.
But it's just a shame that we can't do it head to head. So I know I got
What
to
do you
try.
need to do it head to head?
Well, when the guy's if he's even close to me, I'll be able to put a little.
So he'll go first.
So just run your fastest.
No, I know,
what
but
he did.
it is better, Fred, to have a guy next to you so you know what you know.
It shouldn't matter.
It
That's
just
not
really
true.
shouldn't.
That's not true. You whoever does it faster.
Howard, I'll do it any way you want, but that's a little. I think he's pussying out.
If you can beat him, you can beat him.
I think he's pussying out, but fine. If that's the way he wants to do it, I'll do it that way. But I'd rather have the guy next to me so I know how much I got to, it'll give me more incentive to have the guy next to me because if he's even close to me, they can put the afterburners on.
Clock.
Incentive. Stuttering John, you're going to be running as hard as you can. You're going to go full wide open. You're not saving anything for the end of the 100-yard dash.
Incentive should be the money.
What did you just say?
Yeah, what did
I don't know what I
If
just
he's
said.
close to me, then I can put the afterburners.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
March 10th.
No March 10th.
No, March 10th.
Today.
Sorry. What
Hey,
sorry?
Marco, is Pat your mother?
How
Are you
about
speaking for
I get my
yourself?
daughter Ava to race John because I know she'll beat him.
Marco, I can't believe that you were going to pussy out for
Dude,
this.
you're coming to the gym today.
You're
Don't worry, I'm
250
not
pounds.
pussying
You're a
out.
pro football
He's
player.
running you. He says he's going to run against
Just
you.
show up.
Oh, so you
Come
coming?
out, damn it.
So you coming to Chelsea Pier? Howard, I think Pat's a little worried about him, losing to me.
No, he
No,
isn't.
wrong.
Pat is not worried about me losing. Trust me.
John, I'm worried about him winning. That's the problem. He's got nothing to win.
Yeah, I have
He has
to
his
get
pride,
that.
Pat. He's got his pride to win.
Oh, right, pride. Yeah, beating you, that's not very pride-inspiring, dude. I mean, try not to offend you here, but...
Is it legal to gamble if he's not on the contract?
No.
No,
No,
I
it's
can't.
his time. Why does he want to race John? Like, what's
Why don't
the
you
benefit?
want him to race me? Yeah. That's the question.
What?
Why don't you want him to race me?
Because there's no point.
Well, but are you his mother? I don't understand.
You, and then what? So what?
Why are you his mother now and telling me, Marco, you can't race today?
If you call my mother, get permission from my mother, and I'll run.
Marco.
Here's a perfect example. Let's say Mark Battaglia runs next to John, and John gets out of his lane and trips him. Mark Battaglia could be easily losing millions of dollars. What is the incentive for him to race any other person, including Stuttering John?
Marco, you're a man, right? Yeah.
Bro.
You're going to let Pat tell you what to do?
Just come to the gym.
I mean, I can't believe a guy of your size and
Come
strength
to
is going to
the
let
gym.
is going to let Pat tell you that you can't do something.
Come to the gym.
Man. Holy cow.
Come to the gym.
Oh, jeez.
Just come to the gym.
This is so. Well, gentlemen, it's been nice talking to you. I got to go to work.
All right, Pat,
Speaking of
considered the
fame.
#1 trainer in the country right now. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
All right, and
See you in a little while.
Pat Battaglia and Marco Battaglia.
All right. Hey, Marco?
Yeah.
If you lose, you got to wear a dress.
How about
you
when
go.
I win, you wear my jersey and just my jersey for 2 weeks straight on the show. Just my jersey.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh.
I mean, okay, but then if you lose, you got to wear a dress.
You got to walk around with your package hanging out.
Yeah, just.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be naked.
Marco,
Why?
we're all
Why? If
losers
you're
if
so
that-
confident,
Well,
I'm the pussy.
no,
I can't run.
I'll wear your jersey. Believe me, that's enough of a loss.
Marco, think of us. Let him wear pants.
I can't wait till like George Clooney goes, hey, who's the in the shirt with no pants on?
Gary, are you a little shocked that he's
ready
backing
to
down
go.
from this?
What is that, Doug?
Wait, you're on the phone with me now, John. You're not on the phone with Pat, my trainer. I just happen to have an appointment with Pat today at the time you want to race.
So then do it before the appointment.
No. You just come, Howard, bring him to the gym,
I will.
and we'll straighten everything out.
You got to wear Marco's jersey with a pair of panties.
And some
No. How about this?
I'll wear my underwear in the jersey.
Because I don't want to embarrass you. Just the jock and jersey.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fine.
I'm laughing just thinking.
With a pair of heels.
Yeah, heels involved. Yeah.
But, hold on a second. That's
Like a
fine.
miniskirt.
That's fine. But then Marco's got to be in a dress here, and he's got to serve you your food and water. Because how else is he going to? He has to be here the whole day.
Okay.
At least one day.
All right.
All right.
In a dress.
I can handle that.
All right.
In a
looks,
dress,
he happens to
Marco.
look good in a dress. I'm not going to say how I know
I'm
that.
secure with my manliness. Absolutely.
You go,
Pretty dress.
you're going
Yeah,
down.
pretty
Sundress.
Oh, I can't wait.
Howard,
Gonna
just
kick
bring
your
him.
ass. He's going to kick your ass.
You're going to be running around here in a jersey and a jock.
Let me get
Howard,
this
just
straight.
bring him.
When
Yeah,
is this happening?
It's happening today.
It's happening today.
Okay.
Yeah, we are ready to go. Chelsea Pierce Indoor Track is just said yes, and they have an official time or two.
Mike, what are you saying? Mike,
Yeah,
what are you saying?
I'm saying that, first of all, John will beat him. John's got retard strength in football. I've played with him for years.
Oh, this is my
Before I
quarterback.
played- What that?
Howard, I play football with this guy every Sunday.
This is my quarterback.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a plumber, John.
No,
who
it's
gets
not.
up
No, it's
every
not.
Sunday.
He's a very smart accountant, and
Accountant.
Listen,
He's a accountant.
John, everyone we played against for years, we played with semi-pro guys. John's got very deceiving speed, just like he had the strength in the cabbie fight. Howard, you can't underestimate him.
Don't be fooled.
Marco, don't fall for this.
Trust me, I'm not.
Mike, tell him how fast I
Hey
am.
now, Nordy.
You know, another challenge, John. Somebody throwing like me, you do 10 patterns on Marco, you toast him 8 out of 10 times.
Of course.
Come on, you.
Gary, you have no idea. I'm telling you.
You're saying if Marco defended against you,
I would run past him like.
you would not.
Oh, my
8
God.
out of, and that's,
How much
that's
you wanna
with
bet,
me
Howard?
throwing.
How much
8
you
out
want
of
to
10
bet? I'll
times.
bet the farm.
All right.
You've never seen this guy.
He's big. He can't move as fast as me.
It's John. Howard, John.
You know, Howard, he's right. I can't move as fast as you. Just move fast to the gym today when you
Especially in your dress on Monday.
All right.
Oh. All right. Thanks, Marco.
All right. I'll speak
All
to you
right.
later.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, boy.
Man.
He's going to flick you like a flea. I can't wait.
John and the accountant are delusional.
How about the milkman?
If I win, Howard, it'll be unbelievable.
How about Marco has to do if he loses what John does every day? That'll be good.
Nothing.
He has to show up here at 6:30, kind of answer the phones, and I'll buy him lunch.
Then you have lunch with him. That's right.
Hi, I'm Mark Battaglia, NFL tight end. I'm down here at Chelsea Piers, running the 100-yard dash, racing the 100-yard dash against Stuttering John. Stuttering John challenged me this morning, bright and early, and we're getting it on. My prediction today for John is slow. He's going to be slow. I'm going to be fast. And the bottom line is I'm going to win. That's my prediction.
Come on, Marco. Look at us. Let's do it.
Go, brother. You ready?
No, I'm only fucking with you tonight, right?
Come on, I know. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
This is where he goes down.
This is the race of the century. Moses, Edward Moses, Carl Lewis. I doubt it. Let's roll.
You're a lot smaller than I thought.
Here's the big race. Me and Marco, 100-yard dash. I thought it was going to be 40, but it's 100.
How's this come about?
Came about because I had this fantasy where I think I could play football and at least make it past the first cut and then like a arena football league or something.
What's your prediction?
But I'm going to win.
There's no prediction to give. It's all the guys are telling me that know Marco. This is ridiculous. It's an NFL player that he's so fast out of the gate, you can't believe it. That in the 40 he'd kill him. In the 100 they're saying he's going to win by 10 yards. I mean the guy's a football player, a fucking football player. I mean, come on.
I'm Michael Rappaport. I was woken up this morning to see the race of the century between Marco and the infamous Stuttering John. 100-yard dash. I'm expecting somebody to fall, and I hope there's a respirator around.
Runners on your marks. Set. Go.
Wasn't even a race, man. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine seeing Stuttering John running down an NFL field or arena football field the way he did? He just, there's no way he could play professional sports.
John, what happened? Good job. Good job.
Stuttering John could beat me in a race. I don't know about now, but I wasn't a very fast runner. But Stuttering John is just delusional, especially after me seeing him run at full speed like that. His style was so sloppy.
I had you in the beginning. You jumped the gun.
John ahead at any time.
I was in the beginning. 40 yards, I think I could beat him.
He said you jumped ahead of him, though. I didn't jump ahead of him.
He did.
I didn't jump the gun.
That was boring.
I thought it would be worse, actually. Actually, I thought it was going to be, completely in the dust. But until Marco started going backwards, I think John had him.
Even Stuttering John did get a jump there, like a step or two. But that matters in a race. If anybody's seen the golf thing with the golf challenge with Stuttering John and Tom Chiasano, you get an idea of how John likes to compete. He was making all kinds of noises when Tom was trying to take a shot, and then he was like, "Well, what are you talking about?" Same thing here. He definitely jumped the gun. He's like, "What are you talking about?" "No, I didn't start early." But even with Stuttering John starting early, about a half a step before the whistle blew, it took about 8 or 10 steps, and Mark Battaglia was already caught him and was passing him.
What happened was pretty much what I think everybody thought would happen.
This might not even be worth to put on the air. This is a blowout. It'll be a sidebar during, blur.
I knew Malcolm was going to win. I wanted John to win, but I knew Malcolm was going to win because Malcolm plays sports. John doesn't. So Malcolm won.
You think Marco's handsome?
I think Malcolm's handsome? Between you and I?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would love Malcolm to be my father.
Of course, High Pitch. Anytime High Pitch can get on camera, you know he's going to show up and weasel his way on the show.
Sum it up. Come on.
Can John run?
No.
All right, so what do you think happen if he tries out football?
He's going to get hurt. I really don't want to see him do it. But if he wants, come train with me and Howard. He'll have a good shot at least. I was a little tense. Let me do it again.
He turned around and waved at me.
Marco, come on, do a 40. Let's just beat you. Come on, let's just do a 40, please. You know what a 40 is? I had in my head. You know what a 40 is? A head. Yeah, come on. No, we did 100. That's it. Come on, just one race. That's it. One more chance. No. No, I gotta collect my money for Howard. No, Howard's money. I need it right now. Just one more chance for 40. I'm just curious, please. Come on. I'm done. I gotta go work out. Come on. I gotta go work out. But I do need Howard's money. He said, don't leave Chelsea Piers without his money. Come on, Mark. Let's do 40, please. You lost your money, and that's it. Can you tie me in the 40? No peer pressure. Peer pressure never affected.
What do you do 40?
4.6. 4.6. Do me a favor.
I'll get you.
You want to run a 40 on your own? I'll time it.
Yeah. Get his time.
His 40. John wants to run the 40. I will time him. I will hold the clock for his 40. If he runs below a 5.1,
yeah, he won't be a 5.
If he runs below a 5.1,
you'll think, oh great.
He won't run a 5.1. If he runs below a 5, I'll buy him dinner for the rest of the week.
The more I think about it, watching now that I've watched the race, Mark Battaglia took a big chance there, man. I mean, he could have pulled a hamstring. There's a lot of things that could have went wrong there, but he really shut Stuttering John up because Stuttering John was really baiting him. I don't know. I understand it was trying to be a funny bit, but Stuttering John got his ass kicked.
It's completely ridiculous. There's still an argument going on. I just want to go get a beer. We're at Chelsea Piers. They have great cheesesteaks. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Artie.
I'm just curious, because now this will really shut my fantasy up.
What's your fantasy?
I always thought I can do a good job, but I guess not. If fucking Marco could beat me.
So now what's the deal? What do you have to do now to
I'm just curious to see what I could do a 40 in.
Set, go!
5, 2, 5. Watch. Tell me this. What? 5, 2, 5. I called it before you did it. You know what? You already cut. Good job. Yeah. All right. So I'm cut.
But I'm still setting it up.
No, fuck it.
No, you gotta go.
No, fuck it now.
You're gonna get defended.
No, fuck it now. I'm slow.
I'm the slowest person ever.
What is that?
Stuttering John finally coming to his senses.
It's a 5.26, my man, and that's not gonna cut it.
Marco, what was John's time that time?
5.25. He couldn't beat. Hey Marco, there's a 380-pound offensive lineman on Arizona. What do you do that? He runs a 4.9. What do you do? 4.6. I'm only 0.8 of a second behind him. I'm only 0.8 behind him. I called 5.25.
0.8 of a second. I've already knocked the ball in the air. Granted, I'm on the way to the end zone.
Well, I was telling the other guys, it's probably the most ridiculous waste of time I think that's ever happened on this show. I think exactly what happened, everyone thought would happen. I personally bought John a steak and 3 beers before this, and he was cocky and overconfident, and he got killed, and I think I'm happy about it, to tell you the truth.
He insisted on doing the 40 because he felt that he did the 40, we would see how good he is, knowing that to be a professional football player, on the high end, if you pull a 4.8, they might let you go to the next round. John pulled a 5.25, and he was wobbling at the end. And so I was just saying, he'd have been cut. They would have cut him. Like, he would have not have gone to the next round after that. I still want him to.
So now I know that there's no way that if you can't beat Marco, he's a tight end. So there's no way you could beat a wide receiver.
So do you think this proves that he can't try out for the? He should. He really will get hurt. The Arena League is not a kid, mom and pop shop. It's a real league. It's a league that professional athletes, guys in the NFL, are playing in the Arena League right now. It's a serious league, and he'll probably get seriously hurt. So my advice to John is just stick to radio.
Damn, Richie, I'm a little upset with myself. I don't take losing very well, this especially. It's bad enough that I lost to Marco, but if I can't break a 5, that really bothers me. I'm not going to try out for the fucking Dragons.
Reality.
It's just, I listen, I have a lot of respect for football players, and now I realize that I'm not fast enough. And that's the hard part about the whole thing, Richie.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to ask you, you guys really didn't talk about the Marco and John thing, did you?
Oh, we did. We mentioned it briefly.
I don't know the results
I want to
at
know
all.
what happened.
What do you think the results are? I have $1,000 in my pocket that tells you the result.
I just want to know how bad he beat him. That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah, we don't know how bad it was.
We're going to run it on E. Stuttering John was saying how he could be a professional football player, so my friend Marco came down.
The reason why they didn't talk about it until a week later, it was actually 10 days later, because the Howard Stern show was on vacation there right after the race.
Raced him in the 40-yard dash. So
as soon as they got back from vacation, they decided to tell everybody about the race.
Needless to say, Marco not only beats him, but Marco at the end is running backwards and beats him.
Yeah, actually, they do the 100-yard dash.
Is it the
100-yard, yeah.
John preferred that. So then and Marco at one point turns around and laughing at John and runs backwards, and he goes, I only did this because you called me a stupid idiot.
He's talking to him while he's
talking
him.
and he's laughing.
So John's done with his dream of playing football.
Yeah, there's a really good moment in there, because then afterwards, John wanted to race Marco in the 40. Marco's like, I beat you, leave me alone. So John had me map out 40 yards and time him, because he wanted to prove how fast he was. And do you want to say how fast he did it, Howard?
Yeah.
He did the 40 yards in 5.25.
Oh, and he could never make any team.
So I walked up to him, I go, John, you're cut now. You're cut. Like, you're over 5 seconds. No one's even looking.
When have you seen any professional athlete where it involves running that the runner looks like that, or it's running down the field? Oh, man. Even in baseball, I guess you see baseball players have, but no professional NFL player do you see running down the field like that. Lineman, kicker, I don't care who it is.
You. And then I offered John to go out with that New York football team and just try to take some passes. And John just looked at the ground and goes, you know what, dude? I was out of my mind. My football career is over. I quit.
Yeah, all right, so I'm cut.
But I'm still setting it up.
No, fuck it.
No, you got to go for
No, fuck it now.
You're going to get defended.
No, fuck it now. I'm slow.
And then John has this weird mood. He made bets with all of us.
Yeah, he owes me money.
So Gary's standing there. He goes, okay, give me my $100.
Wait, and I told him earlier that morning, have the money on you.
Uh-huh.
He goes, I have to go down to the ATM. So he has this weird move where he makes you march down to the ATM with him and wait 15 minutes until he gets all his money out. And it's like, you know what? I know what he's doing. He wants you to feel bad.
He's trying to give you some
bother.
time to let him off the hook.
I almost did. I got to tell you, for my crummy $100, like I was sitting there going, okay, Howard owes 1,000. Robin, how much did he owe you?
I think a couple of hundred, isn't it, Artie?
I figured he was down $2,000 altogether, and I'm like, maybe I should just let him have the 100 because I felt so bad.
Yeah, don't get suckered in.
Don't let him off the hook.
And I'll tell you what, Marco gave me $900 yesterday that John handed him.
Right, because John gave me 100, and you know,
all in 20s.
He couldn't get he could only get 1,000 at a time out of the ATM.
Yeah, and he still owes me 100. Still hasn't paid.
That's amazing. I mean, how many football players do you think do whippets
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually,
How can
more than you
you
think.
be that delusional, though?
Yeah, but, my father never comments on the show. When I was down in Florida, my dad was just like, "What does this idiot think he is?" He goes, "These guys are professional athletes. What is he thinking?"
If you want to see it here, you can comment. But here, he has it queued up.
All right.
This is the.
Here we go.
Just to the dash. Oh, here it goes. Here, now watch.
Hey now.
There's John. John starts early, by the way. There goes Marco. Now watch this. Marco turns around and starts laughing at
He's
him.
not even running as fast as he can.
No. So Marco, now watch. He takes his hat off. He's talking to him now, and then he turns around. He's backwards now at the end.
He breaks the tape backwards.
Yeah.
Marco actually slows down at the end there too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was not even a contest.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to.
Howard, I just want to give you an idea how slow his time was. My brother's a JV football coach.
High school?
High school.
Junior high.
No, it's high school. It's JV. It's like 9th and 10th grade.
Right.
And I asked him, I said, what are your linemen running? Those are the guys that block for the the running backs and stuff like that. And they run faster than John.
Right, of course.
Yeah, they do in the high fours, right?
So a junior high receiver probably runs as fast as John does. Junior high.
Maybe you should try out for a junior high team.
But that's what I said. I said he couldn't play with most high school teams. He's talking about going out with pros.
That's what I said. That's what we got to do. We got to get an 8th grader to raise John.
He'll beat him. All right, thanks, Julie.
All right, guys.
Well, there it is, everybody. Let me switch over screens here. Man, that was good video. I want to apologize right away for that fuck up I did in the beginning of the video. I might even delete this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and review it after, and maybe I'll do this video again down the road. But thanks for hanging with me, everybody. But I want to say, you know what? After watching the race again for a second time, Stuttering John did not do that bad. I mean, I don't think Mark Battaglia was going full, 100%. Once he was ahead of him, like I said, I think Mark Battaglia took a big chance there. He could have pulled a hamstring. Anything could have happened there. There's no reason when you make the kind of money that you make in the NFL and how hard you've worked to get there that you're going to put it on the line for a stupid bet on a radio show. I want to look over here. I got 6 people viewing. Let's see what anybody's got to say here. Hello. I want to give a shout out for everybody who came in and watched my first live stream on the BOS Reacts channel. I see E-Money, who's always on my my live streams. Thank you, E-Money. And I have to sit up because I can't see that screen very good. I'm working with 2 screens here, everybody. So let me move forward. I wanted to make sure I was still on camera somewhat. Anyways, I see Manny's here and No More Oral Sex. Yeah, I've seen your name before, dude. How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year, everybody. And that's about it. So, like I said, I'm going to watch this video again, and I'll be honest with you, I might delete it. Came out. I'm so upset with myself. I had everything set up. It was 20 minutes before I went live. And I think I've got my computer set to shut down if no activity goes on for, 15 minutes or whatever. And I went into the kitchen. I made a nice sandwich, and I was like, okay, I got energy. I'm ready to go. And as soon as I sat down, I saw my computer screens had my computer, the main one. I'm working on 2 screens here. The main screen went to sleep. And I turned it back on, and everything seemed to be fine, but I didn't check any of my settings. So, lesson learned there. But anyways, I don't like my videos, my live streams to go much longer than an hour, and I can see that we're just over an hour here. No more oral sex. Let me read up here. It's a Dodgers reference. Okay. So, no more oral sex. Okay, your name is a Dodgers reference. I'm sorry, brother. Man, that went right over my head. Now I got it. Nomo. All right. I'm not much of a baseball player, but I know who Nomo is. Anyway, it's wow. Yeah, E-Money. Is that where you are in Cincinnati? I love the NFL, man. We want to talk about the NFL for a second here. The game Sunday night's going to be incredible. Detroit. Everybody knows, or not everybody knows, but I'm a huge NFL. I'm a Dolphin fan. I'm born and raised in South Florida. I love the Dolphins. And when I was 10 years old, they were went 17-0. Only so, But this NFL season has been incredible. I've really enjoyed it. I played fantasy football. I know nobody ever wants to hear about another person's fantasy football team, but real quick, I kicked ass. I was 12-3 and lost in the championship game, so I got knocked down to the Challengers game, and I won that, so I won a little bit of money. I won my money back, but Oral Hershiser, I see here. Oh, man, I am sorry, no more oral sex. Oral Hershiser, that's going way back with the Dodgers, man. So, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not, again, I don't pretend to be a baseball fan. When I was growing up, they didn't have the Miami Marlins. They didn't get them until I was an adult. I was so hooked on the NFL. Shit, they didn't even have the Heat back then. So, but I'm a huge football fan. I played, we called it Optimus football where I lived. I think everybody else, they call it Pop Warner or I played Little League Baseball, but I wasn't very good. I played soccer. I played basketball. I played it all, but I wasn't very good. But football, one of my teams, I played for 8 years. My last team, we went undefeated, and we were kicking ass. So, anyways, that was in South Florida. So, listen, hey, everybody. Oral Hershiser. Sorry, no more oral sex. To be honest with you, I can read the text, but I've got that screen real small, so I've got to lean forward, and the text is real small, and as you can see, I wear glasses, so I would have to enlarge that text box to be able to see it. So, hey, Anthony, what's up? I see Anthony just joined the show. He's always on my live stream. So, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? I'm going to end this live stream, and if you were from the beginning and you held with me, I think Anthony, a few other guys, while I had to reset everything, and I'm sorry about that. I'll go, I have another video lined up. I'm going to go on my B.O.S. reaction review channel, and we'll do a live stream from there tonight. Okay, everybody? And like I said, if you come back to this channel and I deleted this, it's just because I watched it back and it was crappy, and I'll do it over again. And again, I apologize. Thanks again for your vibes. Please keep them coming. Okay there, dude. So, yeah, no more oral sex. I know you're on my other channel. Everybody, jump over to my other channel. Give me about 10 or 15 minutes to set everything up, and we'll check out Lynn Thomas versus Wood Yee. It's a classic. All right, everybody. I'll see everybody in about 20 minutes. Okay. So until then, take it easy.